Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stoner Talk Podcast, episode, I think 35, maybe 34, 35, 36, somewhere in that range.
Damn.
Don't even remember, to be honest.
That's a lot already.
Dude, for real. And if you think about it too, it could have been more, because it's been like, what, 7 months that I've been doing this?
Pretty much.
So
and you were doing your other stuff, like your Is It Gay
Yeah.
thing and your... What else were you doing?
Is It Gay? My
Your
album
music.
I released. I'm
Yeah.
trying to do another one. Working out, and then cover arts and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, if it was like a weekly thing, like a scheduled, like once a week, right, every like Tuesday, every Friday or some shit, dude, it'd probably be like 60, 70 right now.
Probably.
Yeah. But
Yeah. But you're always going with the flow, so...
Yes, sir. Yeah. And plus my work schedule too, right? Switched up. So I'm
True.
like, dude, I don't have the time to be recording like every day like that I would have had before. So I'm like, now I just gotta like, pretty much when my days off, dude, that's when I can record.
Yeah.
Days off.
Like today.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Like, I'm pretty content right now, I would say. All right, well, let's start with some good old, whiskey, bro.
Mr. Seagram's.
Mr. 7, dog.
Got you.
All right, bro. How you been? What you been up to?
Other than work, I just got off work. But I'm chilling. The rest of the day, fucking got this. I have some family coming over later tonight for dinner.
Damn, bro.
And then...
I'm about to pull up
And
to
then-
dinner turn.
and then B-Day shit on Friday.
That's right, bro. That's right. How do you feel?
I feel good, dude. I feel like a mature young buck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
bro. Hey, up to you, bro. Up to you. No pressure.
Woo! Ha, ha, ha.
Heavy, bro.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
But I feel good. We have my fucking birthday coming up on Friday. 35 years in the books. I only have a wine party. My cousin's wine company, Clink. They got their 3-year anniversary party. That's gonna be the same day as my birthday.
Oh, shit.
So if everything goes as planned, we'll probably end up combining forces.
Clink
Yeah.
and Brian, bro.
Celebrate over there. 2 birds with 1 stone. Other than that, dude, I'll be off from half day tomorrow until Monday.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah,
Damn. Crazy.
Be chilling.
Color looks pretty sick, huh?
Yeah. Other
like
than
that.
dude. Other than birthday stuff, usually around birthday time, man, I fucking clear out my belongings. If there's things in my room that I haven't used, like clutter, clothes that I haven't even touched in a year or so, like I'll
Throw it out. Get
I'll
clear it
donate
up.
it.
spring
Yeah.
cleaning
Mm-hmm.
in October.
Pretty much. Yeah, October, my year anniversary is usually when I do my spring cleaning.
Hey, cheers to that, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Happy early birthday, bro.
Thank you, thank you.
Strong.
And yeah, if there's anything that I was lagging on throughout the year, I will get that done on my birthday week, just so that I don't carry anything on to the next year. You know, about it.
So it's not, for you, it's not January to December. It's October to October.
It's actually like it's throughout the year. It's kind of like the whole New Year's resolution shit. It's like, no, you wouldn't want to wait for fucking New Year to just start over again. Like, you could start new every day, every second, every moment, right?
Yeah.
But for me, yeah, I kind of use my birthday more so than the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's important. Date's important to you.
Yeah,
I respect it.
but other than that, yeah, I've been chilling, and B-Day festivities should be cool. Yeah. I feel like every year the birthday excitement goes a little bit more down and down, and then it just becomes like a regular day.
Ah, yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah, but I mean, normally that would happen like earlier, no? Like once you're already hitting your 20s, you're like, fuck, this is a birthday. Who's gonna be buying me gifts? You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
for
don't
sure.
have that much, you know?
It definitely started like early 20s. Now I'm fucking 35. and
You're
just
still alive, bro.
still alive. Yeah, it's crazy. What about you?
What about me?
What you been up to?
Recently, I've been working out a lot, and I feel like I've been overdoing it. Where I think I went to the gym like 6 days straight, or at least 5 days straight,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll go to the gym, work out, and then I'll go home and do a quick little workout, go to work, and then come home from work and like just one thing little like really quick, you know, not like an actual workout, but just like one like maybe
quick-
some curls.
Quick pump.
Oh yeah, yeah, like I mean like curls, you know, like presses with the dumbbells.
Yeah.
So I've been working out a lot, and then yesterday at work, dude, I was fucking like falling asleep. Or like I was on my lunch break eating, and I'm like, dude, I think I gotta close my eyes. And then I woke up like a couple minutes before like my lunch was over.
Oh shit.
And I was like,
with
oh.
food still like out.
My dick was out.
Yeah, food.
Like I was like groggy as fuck though, dude. I was like, oh shit. Like I thought I was in my bed and shit, but I was like, oh, I'm in the car right now. I still gotta go to work, clock in.
Shit.
That's when I realized like, dude, I've been like, I'm fucking tired.
So you gotta
physically.
like recover.
Yeah, dude. So I think today, tomorrow, Friday, I'm probably just gonna be recovering, resting. Won't really go to the gym, won't be too active.
Nice.
And then I'm off the weekend, so I'll be fucking chilling, bro.
Sick.
And then I'm gonna try to make some music. I haven't really been too inspired, but I have a lot of ideas, and I haven't really like sat down to fucking hammer them out, bro. So I'm like, I gotta start doing that one day.
Like a Halloween album.
I
It was a monster mash.
was gonna say the Napescape Monster Mash.
Yeah. Hey, that's cool. At least you got ideas, man. So you just gotta work on them.
Just gotta do them. That's kind of like a good thing and a bad thing, I would say, because it's like a job is like, yeah, you gotta be here Monday through Friday, bro. You gotta be here at fucking 8 in the morning, dude. Like, you know, if you don't want to come, that's cool. We'll just fire your ass. We'll hire someone else, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we'll have someone else come and do it.
Uh huh.
But like when it comes to like music and podcasting and art, it's like up to you, bro. You know, like no one's gonna tell you, hey, bro, you better fucking record a video right now, or else we're gonna fire your ass, dude.
Mhm.
It's like, hey, bro, you feel like recording something? Record something, bro. You feel like making music? Hey, make music, bro. You know?
I mean, if you really think about it, it's kind of like that with everything, huh? Like when you're an adult, it's all up to you,
Technically, yeah.
right? Like
It's not an obligation.
even work, it's kind of like a decision, right? Like
Yeah, that's true.
it's up to you. Like if you really want to go to work today,
If you want a job,
like any responsible fucking adult would want to man up to that and just bite the bullet
Yeah.
sometimes, right? Other times, fuck, dude.
that's how I feel about it too. Like work, it's not like I love my job. I don't love my coworkers. You know, I'm not excited to be there. But I'm like, dude, I'm very glad I have a job. Like I feel good about it. That I'm a productive member of society.
Yeah.
Right. I work in the medical field, so
Yeah.
that definitely I'm helping people.
You have a
if-
career. You went
Yeah.
to school for this shit. You got a license. You're certified, right?
That's right. It's not a job for me. It's my career, you know.
Mhm.
And I'm moving up, getting opportunities. Opportunities are presenting themselves to me, so it's like, do I love my job? Like, fuck no. Do I want to be there for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week? Like, fuck no. But am I glad that I'm working and making money? Like, fuck yeah, bro.
Mhm.
That's one of the best feelings out there. You're independent, basically.
Yeah, that's very true. That's kind of like, what is it? Being mindful of your blessings in a way,
Yeah.
right? Because a job is sometimes a hassle, sometimes, but like you said, it's a living. It earns you fucking money so that you could pay for shit and enjoy yourself and pay for bills.
A blessing, bro. But that's also too why I do think like a lot of the times like we shouldn't waste our resources and our money on fucking homeless people, right? Because yeah, do we feel bad for homeless people? Like everybody does. I don't think there's one person who sees a homeless person like, haha, you're homeless, fuck you, right? Like I'm sure everybody who's listening to
I
this,
definitely feel bad. Yeah.
yeah, we all feel bad for the homeless. But it's like, bro, are you gonna take this person into your house and rehabilitate them? Like, are you gonna be paying for their supplies, their food? You know, are you gonna be like, the most you can do is, hey, bro, here's $5. Like, you want to buy fucking beer or drugs? Like, go ahead, dude. But I'm giving you the power to at least buy a burger or some shit.
Yeah. You know, one time I was at, every time I see a fucking homeless, not just a homeless person, a fucking homeless person. Every time I see a fucking homeless
Fucking
person,
homeless.
I try my best to give him money, right? Just because I know life is fucking hard, dude. Life is hard, right? And so much could change in a year. So even though I have a house, a place to live, I have a job, a car, this and that now, like who knows? Who knows
Could
where I
be
might?
gone.
Yeah, who knows where I might be in a couple years? You know, future is uncertain. You know.
Oh,
So if I was ever homeless,
that shit on my leg.
I would hope that there's an individual out there that would be kind enough to give me money when I'm down. So just to kind of like reverse the table, I try my best to give money out whenever I can. And it's not like obviously I'm gonna change their lives around with
Yeah.
with a $5 bill, you know, or a $10 whatever change I have on me. But this should be enough for at least this moment. Like I can't control anything but this moment, and this is what I have. So gotta be thankful for that at least, you know.
I feel similarly to you, but kind of like the opposite. So like reciprocal, I guess. Or sometimes I think like, bro, if I was homeless, if I was in the street, like if I was wearing raggedy clothes, long beard, long hair, I walked up to you, you have $1. I'm pretty sure like most people would, oh fuck, like dude, stay away from me, bro. So I do think that a lot of times, every time I see a homeless person, like bro, if that was me, like they wouldn't help me, bro. They wouldn't give me a fucking.
You would
help.
think most likely there's people that probably not, because maybe most are looking out for themselves and for their own money, right? Like they probably look at that and be like,
Money's tight, bro.
money's tight, money ain't right, money's tight, and
I got bills to pay.
I got bills to pay. I got bills, to pay.
Yeah. That's my thing. Like, in my head, like I don't hold it against nobody, because I'm like, dude, I don't know your situation, bro. You might be a single mom with 3 kids. You might be like a fucking single dad paying child support. You might be like some 20-year-old dude bad with your money. You're wasting it on clothes. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I'm like, I can't hold it. You can't hold it against someone for not wanting to pay up, bro. Because it's like they just might not have that shit on them. Like they might have the money.
True.
They might not have the resources.
Yeah.
So you never know, dude.
There's a time I was at Jack in the Box, and there's a homeless man that stays right at the menu.
Fuck.
Right when you either before or after you order, he's gonna ask you like for some change, right?
Hey, bro, move over. I'm ordering a sandwich.
Excuse me, sir, you're blocking the menu. But I noticed like this before it was my turn to order. So as I'm noticing cars order and move on, there's guys that are talking, and people are not giving this guy money. Some, like the person in front of me, I kind of had an angle. It didn't even look like they acknowledged the dude. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, fuck, that's kind of fucked up. So I already got my money prepared so that when it's my turn, I'll fucking give my money out. And as soon as it was my turn, this fool was like, maybe had enough. The guy before me was like the last straw. So when it was my turn, he gave up and walked away.
Dude.
So I caught him again when I got my food. I saw him, so I was like, hey man, like here, take this. And it's like, all right, cool. So he took it, and I thought he was gonna go inside and buy food, but I saw him go to the liquor store next door, and I'm like, fuck. But at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? Maybe he wasn't hungry. Maybe he needed a drink. Maybe he needed a cigarette. And although that's not up to my standards, doesn't make sense to me, maybe that's just what he needed. So I'm happy to get him through the day, you know?
No, that's how I feel, dude. Because, like, those people that say, oh, you can't give them money, they're going to buy drugs. Like, you don't know if they are or not, right? So it's like, give them the money, because at least it's help. It's not, I'm not here, hey, here's a fucking bottle of liquor, bro. Hey, here's 2 blunts, bro. Smoke them, you know?
Yeah.
Or it's like, here's $5, dude. Here's $10. Like, dude, get yourself a meal, get yourself a drink, get yourself a coffee, something, bro. Like, if you're gonna buy drugs and alcohol, like, if that helps you, bro, like, by all means, bro. Like, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
At least I'm trying to give you the tool to help yourself.
Yeah,
And
whatever means you feel like help, quote unquote, is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I remember one time, dude, I was at Target, the one on Azusa right here, and then I was walking out. And for me, the main reason I don't give money to homeless people, because usually I don't have any cash on me.
You have your card and shit.
So, like, if I do have cash, if I have, like, ones, dude, I'll like, by all means, dude, like, here, you need them more than me, you know?
Uh-huh.
But if I don't have cash, like, I'm, like, dude, I'm sorry, like, I really don't have shit on me.
Yeah.
But one time I was walking out of Target, I did have cash on me, like, once. And then there's a homeless person asking, and then some white lady came up, and she started, like, yelling at him, like, oh, you shouldn't be asking for money because you're going to be buying drugs. Like
Damn.
no one should, like, help you out. No one, like, I don't even know what she was saying, but she was basically, like, she was bitching at him. I remember like I saw that, and I didn't even say anything. I just walked up to the man and I like handed him like the ones that I had. Like, hey, here you go. Like I didn't say shit.
Mhm.
Just walked away while the lady was still like yelling at him. And I saw like everybody was noticing the lady was yelling at that fool. So everybody just starts pulling out money and walking up to him, just giving him, hey, here you
He
go.
was a
here you go."
millionaire by then.
Yeah,
Just,
dude.
like showering him,
Like,
carrying him. Hip hip hooray!
like we walked into the store, dude. But yeah, like basically like the lady yelling at him got everybody so like bitch, what are you doing? That it made
Yeah.
everybody like, hey, here's some money, bro. Like fuck this bitch. Here's
Sick.
money, bro.
That's actually genius.
If you're homeless,
If you're
have someone
homeless,
yelling at you.
yeah, have someone yell at you, and then that'll get you sympathy points, and then others would be like, you know what, this lady's wrong. Here you go. Tum, tum, tum. But yeah, dude, that's good. You
That was-
give money out. Good.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, dude, I think every homeless person should have like a fucking card reader or something, you know?
Fuck, that would be amazing. That'd be fucking dope.
Hey, bro, charge me $5. Hey, I only got card. Here you go, bro.
No, like another reason why I give out money, if again, like this is considering that we have change on us, right? Like I feel like I should give something out because I have a fucking job, dude. And of course, it's not the highest paying job. We're not the richest people, and we do have bills of our own. But if you're able to, and you know that you have a savings account, and that you could go a day with just spending $1. I mean, $5. You know, whatever you can spare. Like, I could make it today with giving out a couple change. You know.
Yeah.
So if I have the means to help out, then I definitely will. And I definitely understand if someone isn't. So.
Oh. Bro, what the fuck? That was random, bro. My
shit-
bad. Sorry,
no,
that was
you're
my
good.
fault. That was my fault. I don't even know if I'll be able to drink this anymore. You still smoked it? I was gonna say we could just smoke the other one, dude. It didn't even matter.
I don't know. I was trying to save the flame.
That was weird. You think it's so cool to drink?
I wouldn't, dude. Sorry. It
Ah.
it burnt my finger, so I was like, ooh, pulled out. Pause.
Damn. That's weird. Wow, that's what crazy. Like first time that it happened, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa, what a trip. I mean, I'm not mad, but I'm just like, dude, like, it was pretty like the look of the drink is like making my mouth water, you know. You wanted to
You want to re up?
I mean, yeah, I'll get some right now. I have this right here.
All right. Time out. Dude, if you were homeless, what would you do? Like,
Dude,
if you had to get money to get one meal for right now, what for your dinner? What time is it? Fucking 6:30, 5:30. What would you do to gather that money? Would you go and
dude, I'm
ask-
sucking dick, dude.
$5?
$10, bro.
That's pretty good.
Nah, just kidding. Most likely, bro, I would probably be the ones like looking through the trash and shit, or I would like
Trash for what? Like
food,
recyclables?
like quick, no, like maybe recyclables, some food, or I'll probably wait at a restaurant and then like when someone's finished eating, they walk away,
Yeah.
like grab their shit, just finish whatever they didn't finish, you know.
Like a hotel?
Or yeah, you could do that. Walk into a hotel. But one thing I would want to buy first is I would want to buy at least like a razor, and
To
then
cut someone?
nah, like I'd want to buy at least like a razor and okay.
Like a razor scooter?
No, bro. Like a shaving razor, right? So a razor and some shampoo and some cologne maybe.
Damn.
So I'd at least be able. I mean, it's like what, $20 max for those three things.
Cologne? What the fuck? What cologne do you
some
get?
cheap shit from Walmart, $10.
Like a fucking Axe or some
Old
shit?
Axe, Old
Old
Spice.
Spice?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would have that, and then I would at least have like a gym. I'd go to the gym, at least buy a day pass. I don't know how much that is, and then
Shower?
dude, look clean, and I'll try to apply for a job. That would be my first thing.
Damn, I wonder how much that would cost.
Like, hey, I could do anything, bro. I could sweep, I could fucking scrub that shit, like scrub windows. I don't know, whatever the fuck you need me to do.
Suck dick.
Suck dick.
Shit, dude.
That'd be my first move, dude.
I'd have to go to a monastery.
But
They'll give you lodging, free food. You work there, but you have nothing towards your name.
yeah, that'd be my first thing. I want to like some sort of maybe like a job, even if it's like, bro, I'll cut your grass or I'll do something for $20, dude, or $10. Like anything you're willing to pay, dude, or whatever, however long you need me, you know.
Yeah. That's not bad. But damn. Yeah.
And then that would be like, okay, dude, like now that I have $20, I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven. I'm gonna get like a hot dog, soda, dude. I should be good for like a couple hours, right? And then go do something else. Go look for something else to do. Recycle or.
I think recycling would be the number one.
Yeah.
At least you don't have to bother anyone, right? You could just go snoop around. But I would like to do this. Is this your neighbor right here?
Yeah.
That's cool. I applied at a assisted living spot.
I don't have the patience.
No?
I do.
I would love to work with the elderly.
That was pretty crazy. I'm still like tripping about like how we like dropped the blunt into this thing. I mean, that's like the first time that's ever happened. I think between me and you actually.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, it's the first time for everything.
Yeah, and I feel like if it was the old me, like the old Daniel, younger, if I was like a couple years younger,
You get pissed off?
I would have. Yeah, that would have bothered me. I probably would have been mad as fuck. But now I'm just like, yeah, that was like literally the first time that's ever happened to me.
What age do you think you matured to where you kind of noticed a difference when you stopped letting things get to you like they used to?
I'm not perfect. I still get mad a lot.
Mm.
Like especially when I'm driving, dude. I get mad sometimes.
You have road rage?
Road rage, yeah. So
No way.
I'm not perfect. So that's why a lot of times I have to like, before and then tell myself like, bro, just chill. You're driving, just enjoy it. Like turn up the music, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I'm not perfect. But I think for me, the point that I noticed was a significant change was after my dad died, bro.
Mm.
Like a couple months, like maybe almost a whole year after.
It's like a reality check.
Yeah, dude. You're like, oh shit. Like what the fuck am I doing? You know, like.
Yeah.
I'm not a little kid no more. That's what really woke me
You're
up.
man of the house.
Technically, yeah. Right.
But that's like one of the things too. Like, I mean, death in general is just like a reminder. Like, dude, you don't necessarily know when your time is, right? And then it kind of puts into perspective, like time. How do you spend your time? What do you do with your time?
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck does time mean to you? Like, do you spend your time in a meaningful way, or is it just spent like lounging around doing nothing? You know?
Yeah, that's why I try to stay. That's funny, bro.
Or being a creed into society.
I try to keep that in mind, like whatever, like you kind of like the way you like, something my mom always says. I forgot how she says it. It's a saying in Spanish, but basically like live by the sword, die by the sword. Like whatever you do with your life is gonna, however you're gonna like end up, right? So I always think like, dude, what if I stay active now and I try to work out and eat right? So when I'm like, 80, 70, 80, I'll be able to just be walking around, dude, wiping my own ass.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to rely on
Yeah.
no one else. That's one thing I do think.
That's one thing. I mean, going along with that, that's one thing why I'm also like, I gotta cut back on my smoking, even though I don't smoke as often as I used to. Like it's something that I still carry on with me for like years that I know I could go on without, and I know it's just gonna ultimately affect me as I get older. Just not having like the
Lungs.
that an old man should have, you know. So I'm just like, all right. I know my days are limited with this because I know it's probably just good for like health reasons.
I do think that too.
So.
Especially for me, what I notice is like when I smoke my bong or my bubbler, where I'm like, dude, let's say hypothetically I took 5 hits and I'm starting to see it's getting dirty.
That's in your lungs.
And I'm like, yeah, what do my lungs look like right now?
Yeah.
You know? But a lot of times that's when you get like the phlegm, you're coughing it up. So your lungs have the capacity to like heal themselves, clean themselves,
sure.
but you're still damaging them, by smoking.
They did say that like a smoker could reverse the quality of their lungs because your lungs just like rebuild itself.
Your body.
Your body,
your
but
body.
it's, I mean, again,
You're
it can only do so much, right? And going against the grain is definitely not helping. So, plus I know like this is all leisure stuff, so I'm just like, I know I'm not missing out. Like weed's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, throughout the years since I was fucking 15, 14, like
20 years.
it was always it was always either like my brother and them, they always knew how to get weed. Someone always knew how to get weed. Even in my high school days, someone always knew how to get weed. So
it'll be around, bro.
it'll be around. What the fuck? But you ask.
Good, bro.
You know what's funny is because I started smoking the stronger stuff from Stizzy, I had noticed that I've been having more like faded thoughts, like where I'll just daydream, and kind of like snap out of it because I don't like to daydream. I mean, I do and I don't. It's like, so I've been writing it down, dude. It's crazy.
That's one thing that I don't like about like strong, super strong shit. Because in my head, I'm like, bro, to make it stronger, you have to have at least like put something in it, right?
Yeah.
Or like it has to have, I don't know, like either put something in it or it has something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like if it's like completely natural, it'll probably be like bad quality. Like remember we had worked with somebody, right, who was supposedly trying to grow their own stuff,
Yeah.
and then they said like the way it tastes.
You.
Oh no, someone else.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, and they said like the way it tastes is way different than like what you buy in a store.
My dad said the same thing.
Yeah, 'cause I guess like that's what I think, and especially like for me, cause I like to kind of like how you say you don't like to daydream. Like I like to be able to function. Like right now it's cool because I'm like, dude, we're just fucking like, bro. Today's my day off. You know, been working out a lot. I'm resting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, you just got off work, so right now we earned it. You know, we're just chilling.
Yeah.
But like if I'm gonna be doing something, if I'm gonna be going to the gym or going to work or doing something, like I like to be chill, but I don't like to be like super like walk in like, oh shit, what the fuck, like can't perform, can't function,
yeah.
can't do shit.
You have more of like like you're in your head more than you want to be.
Yeah.
Right. You're kind of like that fucking voice in your head. For me, at least, that's my experience. Like that voice in my head is thinking like fucking million times fast. I'm like, dude, no, I gotta like focus, you know, quiet, chill. Then my meditations come into play. But I wrote down some of my faded thoughts just that I've been having.
Gay. All right, bro.
Because I do journal,
Yeah.
but sometimes I don't have my fucking journal on me. So I just write it down as they come. If I noticed like I had thought about something and then I like had to snap out of it, I'll log it in just before I...
All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
One faded thought that I had was the difference between a feeling or a belief. Like what is like, again, I'm fucking faded, right? So I have like weird ass fucking thoughts sometimes. But the idea of a feeling and a belief, it's like, what is more important to you? What kind of like dictates your...
I mean, a belief.
A belief?
Belief is an idea and a feeling is an emotion.
But like what dictates, like if you're going to decide what to do, are you going to go with what you believe or what you feel?
What you believe.
What you believe?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I would say what I feel, but only because I feel like you could somewhat argue with beliefs if you want to kind of talk about theoretics and like ideals and shit, right?
I think a belief would be more like a lifestyle, right? Like a belief in like in a religion,
Sure.
a belief in a life, like a certain way of life. Like, hey, I think this is wrong, this is bad. And then a feeling is more like an emotion that you get, right? Like, like I'm not gonna wake up and think like, hey, you know what? Like, because obviously, like, to disclose, I'm Catholic, right? So there'll never
Boo!
be fuck. There's never gonna be a day where I wake up like, hey, you know what? Like, I think abortion, like I should get an abortion. I should tell my girl to get an abortion, you know? Like obviously 'cause that's like my belief. I think that's wrong. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like just for an example, all right? Just an example. If you do it, like okay, whatever. If you want to go to hell, go ahead. Just kidding. But but then a feeling like if I wake up, sometimes I feel like, hey, I feel like I'm going to the gym right now, like early in the morning, going first thing. Or sometimes I would like, hey, I wake up but I feel like sleeping in. I don't feel like going to the gym right now, right? Or you wake up like, hey, bro, I should like go for a walk, you know? That's more of a feeling. Or like, hey, I feel angry right now, I feel sad, I should do this.
Yeah.
So belief is, I think they're like two different, maybe comparable, but they're two different things, I would say.
They're two different sides of the coin, maybe you could say, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Like for me, I go with feeling because it's like if I don't feel like it's the right thing to do or if it's necessary, then
Why do it?
You know what I mean? So that to me, like that's my inner voice that's telling me like how do you feel about this situation?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If that's how you feel, then act this way because, you know, act accordingly towards your feelings. So if it doesn't feel right in my gut, I'm most likely not going to do it. But if I feel like something, if I think about it, like the pros and cons, dude, I'm going to go on forever. Like, I think that's why sometimes when I'm in like a group setting, I'm very like passive in a sense because I don't ever feel like my idea or my perspective is the right one and the correct one and the only one. So if say you have an idea and you give me your perspective and the way you think of something, I could be like, oh, perfect, I see how you think. Like, I could agree with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
But okay, moving forward. So that was one thing. It was just like the distinction and the quality of a feeling and a belief, and which one do you kind of like rely on more when you're deciding things.
Yeah.
And I have that inner monologue with myself, like, fuck, what do I do? How do I act? Yeah.
All right.
Number
ahead.
2 was endless options, man. Like opening doors or even closing doors in your life lead to other doors, and those doors lead to other doors.
Yeah.
So no matter what you do, if you're in this life, no matter what you decide is going to have an effect down the road, and you're going to have another decision to make and another decision to make.
Yeah.
And I just sat there thinking about that, like, yeah.
And then you also
Yeah.
have the option to do nothing.
But
That's also
even
an option, right?
even doing nothing is still going to have an effect on
Homelessness.
on something, right?
Damn.
I mean, even doing nothing eventually is going to have to stop, because you kind of have a job, or you have to eat, you have to do this. And like, say like you, again, you're a fan of burning bridges. So if you close one door with one person, that kind of puts an end to, I mean, at least for now, it puts an end to possible talks, hangouts, this and that, communication in general.
Mm-hmm. But it also opens up a new door,
To someone.
options to someone else, or to you to continue to work on yourself
Exactly.
and do your own thing.
Because you're not spending your time on that person, so your time is going to be directed towards something else to
Yourself.
occupy that time. Right? And I just kept thinking of that shit, like, damn, it's an endless loop of doors and doors and doors and doors and doors. That was faded thought
Sounds like it, bro.
number 2. Me being stuck, right? Number 3 was comparison is the thief of joy. I had heard that quote. And then I had heard that quote, and I started comparing it again, fucking, to how many times I hear people kind of mention like damn, I wish it was Friday, you know, or I wish it was colder outside. I wish it was hotter. I wish it was this, and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the more you compare, it kind of takes away the quality of doing what you're supposed to do or dealing with what you're going through right now. And again, it was me being in my own head, like, what the fuck? Snap out of it. This weed is too strong, dude.
Yeah.
The other one was hints. Oh, this one was fucking tripping me out. Hints of God in life. That's all I wrote. And I was thinking, okay, there's a bunch of conspiracies, right? So there's like conspiracies with religion, conspiracies with the origins of humans, with the government, with, I guess, life in general, right? It looks like there's going to be war, right?
Yeah.
There's always like destruction. There's never peace. It seems like that's just a problem that humans can't solve, right? But considering all that, you would think like, damn, this earth is kind of fucked up, dude. What is this life, you know? Where is it headed? Is it fucking doomsday? But if you really look into the simpler things and the little intricacies of life, it's like you could really see like life works in mysterious ways, right? And it made me think like, damn, God is in fucking everything.
Yeah.
Like, me personally, I would believe that I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God. Like even waking up and having this experience, having this body with my personality and my voice in my own head as an individual, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
I do think that like life itself is a miracle, right? Because
Mhm.
like in one little like drop of sperm is like millions and millions of little cells, right?
Yeah.
And then like the egg, like the female has like, you know, certain number of eggs, right? For your mom and dad to meet, come together, and then have a baby. And there's like that baby could have been like 10 billion different people, but then it came out to be you,
mhm.
right? And somehow you, from birth, you survived all the way to your 35th year.
Yeah.
Hopefully, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, we're praying. You survived to your 35th year. So I think that's like pretty crazy. Like the 1 in a million like 1 in a billion, 1 in a trillion chance, right?
Uh-huh.
That could have been you, and it's you. Yeah, I do think so.
And it was born at this time, at this date, at this place, in this city, and grew up to
In this era, yeah.
right, which led to this point. You know what I mean?
Imagine we're born in the Dark Ages, bro. Fuck, dude.
Which, who knows, if you believe in reincarnation and life after life, like technically we probably were once in
Fuck.
those ages, you know. But going back to the fucking thing was like, even if you look at nature, right, it's like there's similarities between the vines of a fucking plant and the veins of a human, right?
Yeah.
And the lungs and the roots
Mhm.
and shit like that. There's, what's that fucking geometry, sacred geometry,
Yeah. Hmm.
and like all
Perfect algebra and shit like that.
yeah, shit
Yeah.
like that, right? So when you think of stuff like that, it's kind of like, how is this formed? Like, this is not just some mere incident.
There was a post that I seen that said like the oh shit. I was like, what the fuck's crawling on me? It was this. Fucking high right now. There's a post that I seen that said like the fucking human body basically looks like an upside down tree if you really think about it. Because like a tree, you have to dig a hole and you have to plant the seed, right? And then from the seed, that's when the fucking root grows, turns to the stem, and then from the stem it comes out the leaves, and then from the leaves it bears a fruit, right?
Sure.
And then if you look at the human body and you turn it upside down, like the brain would be the seed, right? So the brain is in the ground, or the seed, and then from the brain is the stem, and then the roots, right? Or the stem, and then, or the root that comes out, and then the stem. So it'd be your spinal cord, and then the leaves that come out are your fucking vessels, your blood vessels, like sprouting all over your body, and then the fruit that it bears would be your heart. So they're basically saying like the human body itself is like super, I guess like I don't know how they say it, but it like resembles a upside down tree.
In that, I mean, that's pretty sick. I've never heard that.
Yeah, I mean, I just seen it. It was a post that I seen, so I don't know who it was. I'm sorry, I can't quote them, but
I'm wondering
that's not my
though,
original thought.
I'm wondering if like that's taking a body once it's out of the vagina, right? At the vagine, right? So, right?
Yeah,
But how? I mean, I don't want to sound dumb, but how does
that's dumb.
what's the first thing that grows when it's just the fetus in the body?
Technically, I think it's like the heart and shit, right?
The heart,
Yeah,
right?
Mhm.
So then technically, wouldn't the heart be the seed first? 'Cause
No,
it's like the first thing that.
they're just saying like it looks like it. It looks like it's not like that the fucking
No,
brain
no, no,
force
no.
first.
That's not what they're saying. Oh, for sure.
Because like you know how we have our brain on top, so it basically looks like the seed and then the fucking stem goes down and
Goes
the
down.
roots and then the fruit. Yeah, so like I don't know. Basically, if you got this tree and you turn it upside down,
Yeah, I see. Oh wow. Yeah. All right. So that was kind of faded
damn.
thought. It was like hints of God in the little details in life, but then when you kind of look at complexities of it, the world seems pretty fucked up in a sense, right? Like, I mean, this is just thinking of conspiracies. Like, you can't really
Free will, right?
Sure, yeah.
Free will, sin.
Now, I mean, do you believe in free will? Because I heard a theory where free will is just an illusion.
I do think we have free will.
Because it's like your actions are stemming from your mind, right? Your mind creates a decision and you kind of go forward with it, right? So that decision is your will. And that decision that you make is kind of also stemmed from a previous decision. So is it free will? Like, even if you're deciding it, like I decide to do this, it's still because of a previous preset of why you're going to do it in the first place.
No, I would say that's more like that's what you're describing. That's like wisdom, because wisdom is like you know this because you've experienced it, right? Like knowledge is knowing like 2 + 2 = 4, right? And then wisdom knowing
Is how
is
to
like,
use that.
yeah, like knowing that 2 + 2 = 4 is math, right? Or some shit like that. I don't know. Or like how they say like knowledge is knowing that like tomato is a fruit, but then wisdom is knowing not to put tomato in a fruit salad. Was what they say, or some shit like that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'll probably use that for a pizza joke.
Fuck you.
Like, knowledge is knowing that pineapple is a fruit, and wisdom is knowing that pineapple doesn't belong on pizza.
Yeah, you could actually. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Knowledge is knowing that like when someone makes a good point, and wisdom is knowing not to make a fucking pizza joke out of it. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Brian.
Okay. Knowledge is.
That would have been just keep going. Look.
No. Okay, knowledge is nah, but
I'm just kidding. Bro.
what was the fucking question? How did we get on that topic?
You were talking about is it free will? Because you're
Oh
saying
yeah,
that-
free will, right?
Damn, dude. Okay, one thing I would say, kind of going back to the other one, like presence of like examples of God or whatever the fuck. Like, I think it's a miracle that, like, imagine if me and you were like dumb as fuck. and we're-
Dude.
we're high trying to have a conversation. It was stupid as fuck.
Hey Daniel.
I mean, imagine it does sound stupid to most people,
Right.
and we think we're sounding all like smart.
Oh, true.
Okay. So you're talking about free will, and then you're saying it's based off preliminary decisions. Or
Because what would give me an example of how you would, like, give me a situation where you would be in having a free will moment.
okay, the best one I could think of off like the very top of my head would be like
Nah.
if I'm gonna go to a girl and ask for her number, right?
Okay.
And let's say like I'm like, hey, based off all of my past experiences, hypothetically, let's say every time I've ever asked a girl for her number, they've always said no. I'm gonna say, what the fuck is that thing? It's a big ass leaf.
Oh.
It's like a rat or something, huh?
Rat swimming in the sewer,
That's weird. Or like
in the drainage.
drain. Yeah. Okay, so like let's say I was gonna ask a girl for her number, and I said, based off like every time I've ever asked a girl for their number, she said no, right? They said no, I got rejected.
So you're going based off statistics at this point.
No,
right
no,
now?
no.
Okay.
No, I'm saying like because you're saying free will versus like based off past decisions.
Oh no. Free will, like. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Because you were talking about that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm like, every time I've ever asked a girl. Okay. Let me start over. So let's say I was gonna ask a girl for her number, right? But then every time I've ever asked a girl for their number, they said no to me, right?
Okay.
So I'm like gonna ask a girl for her number, but I'm like based off like my past decisions that I made, like it would be a bad idea to ask this girl because she's probably gonna say no, right? But
Probability she would say no.
yeah, or because like based off every other
Yeah.
decision I made before.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm basically saying like free will is like you have the decision to make you have the decision to like do whatever you want, because it could say like, hey, based off all these experiences I could just say nah, I'm not gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could say like, hey man, even though they've all said no, like I'll still do it and just see what happens, right? And they say no, like, oh, whatever the fuck, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would say. It's like you have the free will to just do whatever you want. It's not like your will is based off, like your decisions are not going to be based off like your previous decisions that you've made before, right?
Mm-hmm. But that's like before you ask the girl out, right? Because from the moment till you decide, you do have free will to say yes or no. But till the moment that you do decide, your free will is kind of gone, right? Because now you're willing. Now you're gonna ask a girl for her number because you literally have a will to accomplish,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a point when you do have free will and a point where you don't have free will, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think I would say there's free will.
Free will.
Yeah. I have to disagree with you on that one a little bit, bro.
Fuck you. I'll flip this table over.
Fucking soccer girl.
Spill your drink in your face. You want this drink? Complaining about a drink? Have mine. All right. So faded moment number 6 might be for you, actually.
Fuck you.
Drivers are funny. I thought about this the other day because when I was driving home, I'm off work, right? I have nothing left to do except for my errands, which I'm on no fucking time limit. I have the rest of the day open after 3 o'clock, right? So I'm just going to do my errands, and I'm on no one's time right now, right? Clock is off. So I'm noticing as I'm driving that there's fucking drivers of all sorts. There's ones that are speeding, then there's ones that are just doing fucking nothing, like driving super slow, no, like some people that have their blinkers on and they're not even turning, kind of shit, you know? And it just made me think, like, again, someone that was speeding cut me off, sped, cutting other cars off. I fucking caught up with them at the red light down the
Damn.
street. So I'm just like, where the fuck are you going, dude? Just slow your roll.
Just chill.
What's your watch say? What's my watch say? Oh, it's 6 o'clock on both our watches, right? You'll get there when you get there, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I'm kind of like I'm saying, like, bro, I do get road rage and shit. I gotta work on it. I'm not the best, but I do try to remind myself, like, bro, you're driving. Just chill. You'll get there. Like how you're saying, like, dude, I'll get there. Like, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If I'm late, I'm a little late. That's why I don't even notice I've been getting to like work pretty late. But
Yeah.
but one thing I try to keep in mind is like, bro, you don't know this person, bro. This person might have just beat the shit out of their wife.
True.
Might be drunk, high, mad as fuck, like, you know,
Yeah.
in a hurry. So this person might be fucking late for work.
Yeah.
This person's mom might be in the hospital, dude.
That's
So,
why. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Other
you-
people have lives, their own lives going on, right?
Yeah.
So
And just cause you like you're chilling down the road and you have your shit together, you know, you're not gonna lose your shit over slow driving. Like, dude, you don't know what this person's doing,
yeah.
and that's what's scary about driving, bro. Because
Mhm.
I'm confident in my abilities, but I don't know what the fuck this dude next to me is doing. You know?
Yeah. Like there's a time when I'm driving, right? And this is like I'm late for work, so I'm rushing, but the car in front of me is not driving fast enough, so I got to think like, fuck, I got to go around this dude, right? It could be a problem like, yo, this fucker's not going fast enough. I could honk my horn, right?
Just throw a water bottle, dude.
The coins. but
Eggs.
But I'm also thinking like, this dude's probably, or this lady, this person's probably not in a rush like I am. So they have no fucking like, what do you call it? Urgency.
Yeah.
Right. So they have no reason to be rushing. They probably left early and they're just cruising to work because they have time to kill. Me, on the other hand, didn't take care of what I needed to do. So now I'm rushing, and now I'm getting frustrated. Like, the fuck? Am I about to get mad at someone else because of my decisions? You know what I mean? So, like, it's fine.
I do that too, where I'm like, bro, like, if I wanted to be there on time, I should have like fucking left earlier and shit. You know, like, whose fault is that? This person's or mine?
Yeah.
But you know what? You know how you're saying drivers are funny?
Yeah.
What I do think is funny is there's times when like the whole lane is fucking empty. This person's driving slow, so I'm like, okay, let me go around them so I can, you know, be on my way because I'm driving faster than them, right?
Uh-huh.
You fucking switch lanes.
It's slow.
They fucking speed up all quick, huh?
Yeah,
all of a
dude.
sudden. Oh, all right. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's one thing that's like caused me to lose my shit. Where it's like, dude, you're chilling, like just chill, and then let me get to where I need to go.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden they just fuck with you for no reason, bro.
Yeah.
That's where they're like, oh my fucking god, bro. Like, that's where I'm like, hey, dude, what the fuck? Like today, I was going to CVS or something, right? So I turn right, and then there's a car, and like they're in like the second lane, and I'm in the lane where you turn right and drive, and this person's like fucking speeding, and they fucking just cut me
Oh,
off.
shit.
All of a sudden, they just start driving slow. So I'm like,
What
the fuck
the
was
fuck?
the point of that, dude? You could have just got behind me. You know?
Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
point of like doing that whole
You think
shit.
he wanted you to fucking... I've seen videos like that on Instagram. People, like, purposely getting rear-ended so that they could, you know...
No, I think like they're basically saying like, dude, you're driving slow, hurry up.
Oh,
I think it was
gotcha.
one of those moments.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and because I've been noticing there's like a lot more road rage these days, bro.
Yeah.
A lot more people driving crazy, you know.
I seen me crazy for sure. I was on the freeway the other day, like on the outside lane. Outside lane would it be the slow lane?
Slow lane, like right, like
Yeah.
the last lane, basically.
Last lane, yeah. And someone from the fucking inside lane made a sharp cut across all lanes so he doesn't miss an exit. And I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Just get off the next exit and fucking turn around, dude. Instead, this guy wanted to cut off everyone. Like 4 lanes, 5 lanes. Just...
Dude, that happened to me one time when I was driving home. I was driving home from work, and it was kind of a rainy day, and the whole street was empty. So I was in the far right lane, right? Like I was gonna turn right.
Yeah.
And there's a car that was in like the far left lane. So it was a 3-lane street, and there's not like the fast lane, whatever the fuck. It was like they were in the far left lane, like they're gonna turn left. I remember like the whole street was fucking empty, bro. And I was driving probably like 60, because I'm like, the street's empty. It's like raining, but it's not bad. It's like the floor's a little wet.
Yeah.
So I was driving, and then this person from the fucking third lane, like, or from like the very left lane, they catch all the way up to me and fucking just cut
Oh.
and get in front of me. And
Damn,
I'm like,
everyone's cutting in front of you, dude.
yeah,
The fuck?
yeah, dude. I was like, it was like they're trying to race or some shit,
Yeah.
bro. And I was like, what the fuck? But it was someone from work. So
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
dude, this motherfucker. So I didn't do anything. But
Sick.
yeah, I should have though.
What's the worst road rage situation that you've been in?
Dude, someone cut in front of me.
Like you already had that.
Dude,
Yeah.
nah. Rose, I got into a crash one time.
Oh,
I probably shouldn't talk about it actually, but yeah, one time.
Shit. It's still ongoing, huh?
Nah, settled. But I was driving home, and then
I shouldn't talk about it. And it goes right into the story.
I was driving home on the freeway. I was driving fast, and then a motorcycle got onto the freeway, and then saw that I was driving crazy, and they tried to catch up to me, and they tried to like fuck with me. Cause I don't know. So that's all I'm gonna say. But I don't know who it was. Like I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but we ended up crashing.
Oh shit. That was it.
Yeah.
You crash, fuck. Out of the road rage and shit.
Yeah, because it was like this person caught up to me and trying to like you know like doing shit.
Yeah.
So you're like fuck.
I had like two. There was one. It's my only two road rage situations. There was one. Not me. I was more of the victim. There was a guy.
I was the one raging. Imagine. go. Okay.
I was driving. There was a car off to the side, but he didn't have his like blinkers on. It looked like it was parked, you know. So I fucking drove past. This fucker like sped up and like curved in. You know, he didn't put on his blinkers or anything. It looked like it was parked, to be honest. And fucking he cut me off basically. And then now we're like, I had to swerve out.
Yeah, you see, they just cut you off.
Yeah, dude, I had to swerve out. And fucking, he went back in. I literally rolled down my window. I was like, what the hell's going on, dude? You all right? He's like, you cut me off. Like, I'm like, dude, you're on the fucking side of the road. And he's like, I was there. I was merging. I was like, bro, so you wanted to like merge your car into me because you thought you had the right of way? Like, is it really worth it? He goes, well, I was like, bro, are you all right? He goes, I'm okay. I was like, all right then. Like, go. You got a green light, dude. I just let him go. Like with me, I get over shit easily. So I'm just like, well, for him, I'm like, the fuck was that all about, bro? The other one, was a lady who fucking she made a sharp turn and almost hit my car, right? Sharp ass turn in the tight corner in the parking lot.
Ooh, what the hell?
Yeah, dude, she was speeding around a corner and almost hit my car. So as she was turning, like, I like shook my head at her. I didn't say anything. I didn't flick her off. My hands were on the wheel. I just shook my head like in disappointment, you know? I just shook my head like and she slowed down as she like passed me. She stopped, rolled down her window, like, hey, what the fuck? Like, say it to my face, bitch. She started cussing me out, dude. Like, hey, fuck. Like, say it to my fucking face. You want to say something? Like, say it. Roll down your window. Say something. And I mean, it's my fucking turn to go, you know. So I just like made my turn.
You should have been like, all right, bitch. Hey, step out. Let's step out real quick. All right.
And then,
nah, just kidding.
So in my rear view, as I'm completing the turn from the parking lot, like I could see her in my rear view, and she's standing there like with her hands up, like, "What's up?" type shit. And she kind of like, as I'm driving, she just turns around and gets back in her car. I'm like, And I noticed that she went to the ATM drive-through, and that's where I just came from. And so I was like, I don't think I'm gonna exit this parking lot. I turned around and went to the other ATM on the other side because there's two lanes. So I went to the other lane and I rolled down my window and was like, hi, excuse me, like, did you have something to say? Like, what were you saying? She's like, yeah, you said something, right? Like, you have something to say, be a big man, like, say it to my face. And I was like, I just shook my head. And she's like, and what for? Like, and I was like, because of your fucking driving. And she's like, and I was like, I can't shake my head. I didn't say anything. I just shook my head. She's like, fuck you. And she's like, I was like, all right, have a good day. And I fucking drove off. And then next to the bank, immediately stopped for a donut.
Yeah.
Got a donut. As soon as I left the donut shop, I say, "Oh shit, this bitch is is in front of me now, leaving the parking lot." So we go onto the street, and I'm right behind her, and we both make a U-turn. And you know how at one point you can make a U-turn and you see the car that's like behind you?
Yeah.
Because you complete the U-turn. Now you're somewhat facing each other.
Yeah.
She like looks at me, and I'm like shaking my head again. And like her face, dude, it was like in slow motion. Like she makes the U-turn. My window's already down. I'm making eye contact with her as she's completing her U-turn, and I'm shaking my head like and her face just lit up, dude.
Damn, dude. I would have fucked her up. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I don't lose my cool very, very easily, dude.
There was one time where I forgot what happened, but I think I was driving to like the store or something on like Baldwin Park or something, and then someone almost hit me. I remember like I think I had it's kind of like what you're saying, where someone just merges in front of you and you have to swerve out of the lane.
Yeah.
So I remember like I got in front of them. I stopped the car. I thought it was like it was a drunk guy or something. So I remember I stopped in front of them and got out of the car. So like there was like not that many cars though. So like they were completely stopped. And I got out of the car, dude, and I went to their car. I was gonna say like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like you literally almost hit my car. Like I had to fucking like move into the other lane. Then it was a girl. She's like, oh, I was saying sorry. You didn't see me. So I was just like, oh my god, dude. So I had to like go back to my car, drive off. Cause I'm like, dude, like fuck, like imagine like trying to be tough on a girl and shit. Like fuck. Yeah, nah, you can't do that, bro. That's why I'm like, but that hasn't happened to me a couple times where I'm driving. A girl's like, I'll get brake checked by a car, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'll flip them off or something, or I'll honk at them, and I'm getting flipped off back or some shit. It's a girl, you know. So I'm just like, what the fuck, like. What are you gonna do? You know, like beat them up. You know, like, at that point, it's just like, dude, like let me just.
I'll beat the car up.
Fuck the car up. So yeah, that happened to me like maybe twice.
I don't know, but I do. I feel like I notice more girls on the road that they drive faster than men.
I think so.
We have a coworker, and we were on the road, and it was. On several occasions, actually, we had the same schedule, so we would go to work and leave at the same time, in separate cars. So, what do you call it? On the way home, we lived in the same direction too. I would notice her drive. I'm like, dude, she would fucking speed right by me, like, dude, fucking speed racer. So I'd always tell her like, yo, you're a fucking crazy driver. You just laugh. Yeah. That's not an accurate laugh, by the way. That's just my.
You know what happened to me one time? The first situation I was talking about, like the lane's empty, and then you're about to go around someone and they speed up.
Yeah.
So like there was one time where like the entire left lane was full of cars, like a semi truck. There's like 4 cars, and the right lane there was like a Honda, and it was driving like it was about to start passing everybody. But then they started slowing down. So I'm like, all right, let me get in the left lane behind the 4th car or whatever the fuck, and then get in front of them. So I'll have the whole right lane is open.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to just like get to work fast as fuck. And then as soon as I got around, like I switched, they fucking sped up. And they're like about to pass all the cars. So I'm like, oh wait, fuck it, they're speeding up. Let me get behind this car.
Yeah.
So I got behind that car and they slowed down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like the whole lane is open. What are you doing? And then
so you know they're fucking with you.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, why wouldn't you keep going? Like faster, the same speed, right, or some shit.
And then I was literally like, bro, what the fuck? Like, why is this person doing that shit? So then I was like, so they're driving slow as fuck now, and I'm behind them. Yeah. And all of a sudden they start hitting the brakes on me. So I start
Brake
honking.
check.
Yeah. So I start honking at them. I'm like honking like hard as fuck, and they're like every time I honk, they're slowing down and shit. So I was like, dude, I have a water bottle right here. I'm about to start throwing it, dude. Like I have a bunch of them right here. I'm gonna start throwing them. Like I'm about to flip them
Empty
off.
or full?
Like full of water and shit. Like I was just mad. Like I was about to start flipping them off, you know, like I was like trying to get in front of them, brake check them, and all of a sudden like my turn for work came up. So I'm like, nah, like my turn's right here. Like let me just chill out. My turn's right here. Like I honked at them, fuck it. Like I'm on their ass already. And then I turn, and then they turn too, bro. And it turns out it was actually a girl from work that I work with. That she was driving some different car, and dude, and then like, oh my god, I remember like I was so mad when I came into work, and then everybody come up to me like, hey bro, you better apologize to her because she's about to snitch on you right now, dude.
So you had to apologize?
I didn't apologize, but I just said like, hey dude, like I did not know that was you. Like if I knew it was you, I wouldn't have done that. But I did not say I'm sorry. But I just say like, hey bro, outside of work, like I'm a different person. This isn't the word Daniel that you know, bro. So please, like, don't ever do that again.
Yeah. Dude, that's funny. We went on that whole tangent because of my faded thought. The drivers are funny.
You can go to the next one if you want.
No. That's perfect. That's good. That's exactly why I wanted to like bring up the shit, because definitely want to get your experiences too.
Yeah, dude.
There was one time. Sorry, before I
toss.
Before we move on to the next one, I remember I was again in a fucking parking lot, dude. A guy honked at me going opposite direction. He was trying to complete a turn, and he honked at me from across, like we're facing each other, drivers. And he was like, fucking move. You're fucking in the middle of the road. You're blocking traffic. And then I was like, sir, I'm literally like, sir, you have room. You fucking have room, dude. Like, he wasn't the only car going, right? and I guess whatever, he didn't feel comfortable making that turn. He was telling me he was holding up traffic, and the only thing I could say to him was like, "Sir, like, I don't know, look in your rear view. You're holding up traffic." And he like looked back. He's like, "Oop,"
Oh.
and he fucking went, dude.
Let me guess. Asian.
Asian, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he
shit.
was Asian.
Damn.
Fucking, he was one of my kind.
Fuck.
Yeah. All right. Next one, we'll make this Swift. Taylor Swift.
Fuck.
This one's kind of sad, actually. I was high, spending time with my dog, and again thinking, dogs live. It's like every 1 year of ours is like 7 years for them, right?
Yeah.
So every day of us in our lives is a week in their lives. And I was just thinking, like, damn, man, spending time with them each day kind of like makes a difference in a sense because they age very fast. So
I don't know if I really believe that.
no,
I kind of think about it. I'm like, dude, I don't know if that's really true. But
about them aging or
the 7 years thing, because I'm like, dude, they have. I think all animals have like they don't have long
lifespan.
lifespans. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
they'll have like 10, maybe 20 years, right?
yeah, for
So,
sure.
or like the big animals and shit.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, there's no way it's like they're like 7 years old when they turn one. You know, it's just like they have a shortened lifespan, so they mature early. They're adults at a very like maybe 1 to 2 years. You know,
Mm.
so it's like yeah. So I think they're just because they're just animals. You know, they're animals.
Spirit animals.
And then I think they have no concept of time. So they're not like, oh, dude,
Oh,
Brian went to work for 8 hours, you know. To them, it's just like, okay, Brian's gone. When is he getting back, you know? They're
dude.
not like, I was here all day, like, fucking, I was waiting for this food. They're just like, oh my God, like, you're back, dude. Like, I'm so happy to see you, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you were gone, now you're here. So that they're not like, oh, like, come on, Dick, where are you at, you know?
What's weird though is you might think, right? Obviously, they don't know maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes idea of numbers, but Mr. Peabody, he probably knows numbers. But what's his name?
So does Duke from Johnny Test.
Oh, for sure. Fucking
Scrappy Doo.
Scooby Doo. He knows numbers.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, I'll stop.
I've been told that like even my cat, rest in peace, my dog, other dog, rest in peace, and my dog now, every time I'd be gone from school or from work, they would perk up like 5 minutes before I arrive home.
Yeah, some shit like that, right?
So I don't understand. Yeah, and there's other things where it's like, this is I guess totally off topic. Yeah, fuck, I won't even mention it. Never mind. Fuck that.
I mean, you can't even be hungry.
No, I was like, cats could find their way home. That's not necessarily time, but that's kind of weird GPS that they.
It's maybe scent or something. Dogs too, I guess.
Dogs too, some shit.
Sometimes they do. I don't know. But yeah, my mom kind of would say the same thing because there's times during the summer where she'll have them inside, like the AC's on and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll all be inside in the living room chilling and shit. Like all the doors closed, all the windows like like shut and shit.
Yeah.
And then she'll say like damn, the car wasn't even here yet, and they were getting excited and shit. And then like you parked and just started barking.
Yeah,
like
see?
I didn't even know you parked. Like I don't know how they knew.
It's
I
crazy.
was like yeah, they know sometimes.
All right. This is a perfect segue to my most recent faded thought. Since you mentioned animals don't have concept of time. This question was, where does time go and what the fuck is time?
Time is a man-made concept, technically.
So technically it doesn't necessarily exist.
Not really. It's an idea.
if-
It's a belief.
Yeah, it's a belief. If humanity
Excuse me.
ceased to exist, time would necessarily be
This is days and night.
days and night. Yeah.
Day and night. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
But if you think about it too, because time is basically like a measurement of a day.
Measurement, for sure. For
It's like-
farmers.
It's for farmers and shit, right? Yeah. Like that's why we have daylight saving times. That's for farmers.
Mm.
So like it's like basically the 24 hours thing is just that's how long it takes for the Earth to do one rotation, right?
Yeah.
Around itself. So like there's not really like, especially like I was saying, like, animals have no concept of time. There's not really like anything that's like okay, right now it's 6 o'clock. Then tomorrow it's gonna be 6 o'clock again, and it's gonna be 6 o'clock again. It's just like it's like at a certain time that like the sun sets, and then like when it's at this point, that's kind of like the afternoon. So I have to get those shits right.
Yeah.
That's why like during the summer, like when it's like 9 at night, sometimes the sun's still out, barely setting.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it's during the winter, it's like 4, the sun's already setting, right?
Yeah.
So,
Or it would fuck you up if you're in that place in like Iceland or
Oh, that's
Europe,
right,
where
yeah.
the sun never sets.
Yeah.
It's just like dim or somewhat like low, but never really
Down.
settles. Yeah.
Or like those places where it's like dark for a couple of days.
Hmm. Now there's a quote by fucking, is it Buddha? Yeah, it said like one of the biggest maybe you might say like downfalls of humans or of us in this life is that we think we have time.
Yeah. We're on
Like-
God's time.
Yeah, like we as creatures, as individuals, believe that we have time, that things could be put off tomorrow, or that our down the road plans are still waiting for us. You know what I mean? Which you never know when that could just end. So it's an illusion. Time is an illusion.
Especially with all the war going on.
Yeah.
Like if something happened and shit got wiped out, dude, like
That's
you
scary,
know?
dude. That's really scary, man. That's one thing that I've been thinking about too, because my mom, and my dad, family, they're very like involved with what's going on in like the Philippines,
yeah.
because it's like China is claiming some of Philippine territory,
We
and so their ships and like fishing ships and all that stuff are crossing over the borders and like ramming into Philippine coast guards.
damn.
So what they're saying is that they're trying
Provocation.
they're trying to initiate some
fuck.
action, and they're gonna have to do something eventually,
And they're already like doing the same thing with Taiwan, right?
Taiwan, yeah.
Damn,
And
dude.
what's
Fucking
crazy
China.
is China had built a fucking
Fuck China.
they had made a fucking man-made island. Like, it's a fucking like a base now,
Yeah.
so it's like that's kind of crazy.
But they also have tofu drag, bro. China.
tofu bread.
Tofu drag.
What's that?
It's a term that basically means like it's fake. Like a lot of the shit that they have is fake. So there's like a lot of buildings. There's like you know how here we have like everything has to be up to code.
Yeah,
So
over
houses
there.
have to be able to like withstand shit. Over there it's just like, bro, whoever like does whatever the fuck.
Like put it up.
Just build it whoever the fuck.
Mhm.
Like there's like a lot of times where like if you see a lot of cities, like for you the first floor is like the 29th floor of a different building, right?
Hmm.
And then like when you get out on the base floor of like that building, you're like underground underneath the city or some
That's
shit.
scary.
And then like there's like a lot of times where like there'll be videos of people in like buildings like skyscrapers and shit sitting on like the concrete floor, and then like the stairs right here, just grab a chunk of the stairs and just break it out.
Oh, because it's just bad craftsmanship and
Yeah, everything's just bad quality. Everything's just fake. So tofu drag is the term that they use. It's like a lot of Chinese like infrastructure and their fucking buildings and a lot of their shit they have is just like everything's just fake.
that might come into like relation to with what's going on with my mom and her remodeling at her place in the Philippines, because she totally rebuilt the whole thing like from the ground up. It's like a fucking mansion now. But
She did it herself? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. sorry.
but she apparently some of the supplies that they had got, the quality of the materials just aren't up to like American standards. So some of the tiles on the floor, in the walkways of the garden or the front yard, like some of them have cracked already.
Because they're Chinese? They're made from
I
China?
don't know if they're Chinese
Or they're just bad quality?
or it's just bad quality. And she just kind of says like it's like that because it's just the standards and the materials that they have access to.
Well,
over
it could be
there.
the same for like basically Asia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or just aren't the same as like around the other.
That's why
Countries.
United States a lot of times are like those permit shits. Like,
Uh-huh.
dude, you can get in trouble for like a lot of shit.
Pyramid
No permits. Like if
Oh,
you're building
permits.
shit with no permits,
Yeah.
because like they need to be inspected,
for sure.
need to be up to code, need to be like standard, like everything. So dude, like here, like you can't fuck around with that shit because it's for people's safety, right? The main
Safety, yeah.
main concern is like if there's an earthquake or all these houses just gonna fucking
It's
fall
hazardous shit.
over. Yeah, like if you turn on the stove, is the house gonna catch fire?
Explode.
Yeah,
Fuck,
dude,
dude.
shit like that. Are the gas lines connected well? Is
Mhm.
electricity connected? Like, is it So it's like everything has to be up to code. Everything has to be like. But then other countries like South America, or I'm sorry, continents like South America, a lot of their countries, and like Asia, a lot of their countries. Europe, I wouldn't say so much, but like the more like I don't know, like the more poor it gets, like the worse it
Mhm.
gets. Like a lot of shit they have is just like not up to anything. Just
Yeah.
fucking like South America, a lot of people just live in like it's like four walls and a roof, like no like no like
Shit.
no floor, dude, just straight dirt, shit like that.
Yeah, it's true though. That's true. But yeah, it comes down to a lot of factors. But damn, that's kind of it's a trip though. Like the whole thing that's going on in that side of the world, which could kind of be very unfortunate for the rest of the world.
Especially with like if there's war, shit
Mhm.
going. That's the one thing where I'm like, not to get too political. I'm like, bro, I feel like my main reason why I think we should vote for Donald Trump, right? Sorry, I don't mean to get political. I'm obviously a Trump supporter. Is like, bro, I don't want to go to war, bro.
And
I
you
don't-
don't think going to if he was elected, you don't think we would go to war?
I think at least JD Vance is very isolationist, so he doesn't really believe in helping out other countries. He thinks America first. And I'm sure Trump is a little bit more America first too, but we also have like allies, right? Like Israel,
Mhm.
right? Whether you hate them or you love them, I like they're technically one of the United States allies. You know, Taiwan, shit like that. But I don't know. I feel like if like Kamala gets in, right? I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna keep giving money to Ukraine,
And it's gonna.
to Russia, to fucking Israel, and to Palestine, and Lebanon,
Yeah.
and fucking Syria, and whatever the fuck other country, you know?
That's a lot, dude. That's one too many, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like one side is just gonna keep funneling money, and then one side is gonna at least, hopefully, try to just pull out of this shit, let it boil over.
And
Uh,
that was it, actually, for my fucking faded thoughts. But there'll be more, because, again, like I said, I usually, like, journal shit. So if I don't have my journal, they're usually going down on my notepad and my phone. And it's not like I literally sit and think about stuff to write down, you know?
yeah.
It's like if I ever find myself daydreaming and I snap out of it, I'll write down what occupied my mind while I was zoning out. I noticed your sweater though. That's ooh.
Nice.
Don't tell me. That's wait. It's the one of the fuck Attack on Titan.
Fuck. Fuck yeah, bro.
What's the name of their faction?
The Scout Regiment, dog. The
Scout.
Wings of Freedom.
Sick. Is that your? I mean, you would say that that's not your favorite anime though,
Nah, Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. But I mean, I'm assuming this was given to you as a gift.
Yeah. My sister.
Your sister.
Shout out my sister. Love you, dog.
But because I never see you wear anime gear or even Dragon Ball Z gear.
Yeah, not too much. I like plain clothes. I feel a lot of times like come on, like you're a grown man, you know, wearing cartoon shirts, like like I don't know. Okay, maybe if it's like a black shirt, there's like a little design right here, like that's chill. But then when
Something
it's
that's too loud, it's like.
like a big ass like fucking Pokemon Pikachu shirt, like dude, come on, you're fucking 30, bro. Like, come on, bro. You know,
Yeah,
come on, at least a collar or something.
at least a collar for sure. You watching any?
Animes, bro. Shit, I gotta start watching Daima, bro. That shit came out,
Oh, that's right.
and based off what fucking Chris says.
Shout
shit,
out Chris.
Fuck Chris.
Fuck Chris.
He's saying that it's good, but I'm like, dude, this guy will say anything's good, bro.
You know, Chris is an optimist. He does say a lot of things are good, but he does look for the positive in things, which it does leave us up to make our own opinions of
Yeah.
it. Daima, he did tell me is good.
I'll have to watch it.
Apparently, they get cursed by a villain from before with the use of Dragon Balls. He wishes them to be kids. Not all of them,
No,
though.
that's GT. That's GT. Daima is that they end up getting cursed by a villain they've never seen before,
I've never seen before.
and they end up getting turned into kids.
Do you know? Do you know why this villain that they've never seen before wants them to be kids?
Basically, because there's a villain
He's
that
a
we
pedo.
there's a villain that we for real, son. There's a villain that we have seen before, who was in charge of this certain place called the Demon Realm. So
Spooky.
hey, so we should have said spoilers.
Spoilers.
So we're too late, but basically there's a guy who's in charge of the demon realm, and then his job was to keep order and shit, but then he ended up getting possessed by another guy who we've seen. He became a Majin and started working for that guy.
Majin Buu.
No, Dabura.
Mm.
And then he ended up getting killed by Majin Buu. So after he got killed, there was a power vacuum. So then this one faction took over the demon realm, and they're watching all the events take place on Earth. Like, hey, how did this fool die?
Mhm.
So they saw how he died. They saw who killed him, and I started watching all their battles with Majin Buu and shit.
Mhm.
Like, yo, these guys are fucking strong, all of them. So like, if we're gonna like be able to do our bullshit, like, we're gonna need these fools to not be that strong. So they wish everybody to be kids and shit.
So they're kids and they're not strong. Or
They're
kids?
still strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're still strong.
Like Super Saiyan and shit like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So then, aren't they still capable? Just as capable, or no?
Yeah, technically, yeah. They can still turn Super Saiyan and shit.
Yeah. So
That's why I'm like, I don't know how they make them weaker.
Okay. But I heard it was. I mean, he's the only person that talks to about it. Him and you, but
I
he's
haven't
the
watched
only
it yet, though.
he's the only one that watched it.
Yeah, I haven't
and he
watched
said it was good. But
One thing I do know is the animation and art style is really good. Like, because
Okay.
they do a lot of the old fight scenes
okay.
with a super like new and clean look. Like
So it looks almost 3D sometimes, or 4D, where it like zooms in.
yeah,
or
it's
no?
more like 3D. Yeah, kind of like poppy.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not bad though.
Aside from that, one thing that I could recommend too that I've seen and it's brand new, just like Daima. I think it came out almost at the same time, maybe. Is the Dan Dan.
We
That shit's on Netflix.
yeah
If I would say that if anyone likes like JJK,
yeah
Jujutsu Kaisen, they would definitely like.
Dan.
Yeah, Dan. It's done really well. The animation, the colors, the story. Yeah, it's kind of like demonic stuff, ghost stuff, and having powers and a new responsibility,
Yeah.
basically. And instead of like Yuji from JJK, it's it revolves around like two characters, a boy and a girl. I forgot their names, but it's really good. I highly recommend it, especially now during like the Halloween season, because I've been looking for scary stuff to watch, and not that it's scary, but it's in that theme.
It's like what's it called? Like supernatural, basically.
Supernatural, yeah. So it's cool.
Oh, Espers.
Yeah,
Brian.
forgot.
You didn't watch the last episode, dude.
I didn't. I know they didn't. Who knows? I haven't seen. I'm like maybe third episode in season 2
Yeah. Of what, that one?
of Mob. Or
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dan.
no. In Dan, there's only 3 episodes right now. 4th episode comes out tomorrow.
Okay.
So, but it's really good. The animation style too is really good. And if anyone is into Naruto, shout out Naruto fans. Shout out Naruto. If anyone is a fan, there's a little, I would say a little ode to Naruto fans in Dan. A little shout out.
Gay.
But it's pretty cool. I would highly recommend. I have nothing to complain about the production and the story.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Sick.
Yeah. But Espers,
Hell yeah, bro.
Mob Psycho is pretty sick too.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Waiting for another season of that.
Mob Psycho, I mean, in terms of powers, it's pretty OP, would you say?
And they're pretty original too. The powers they have are pretty cool.
It's
mean,
just all
not-
psychic shit, right?
Psychics, yeah, and they're cool shit. Each one has their own special ability. Especially like in season 2, you start meeting more of them.
Mhm.
Then in season 3, you see a bunch of them like all working together and shit. So you're like, oh fuck, like you're like, damn, all like,
That's cool.
like yeah, dude. Especially like all the fight scene where there's like just like 10 on 1 and shit, bro.
Oh,
Like
shit.
or it's like one versus like a bunch of them.
Uh-huh.
Fuck,
All right.
yeah,
At least I'll have that to look forward to.
hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, that and Dan is kind of like the main things that I've been watching. Oh, and Psyche K.
Fuck yeah, bro.
That shit is fucking hilarious, dude.
I'm gonna start watching that one.
It's so dumb. It is so fucking dumb. But after watching like serious stuff, or not serious, but like action stuff, it's good to just watch some stuff that it's kind of like comedy.
Yeah,
It's meant to be stupid and quirky.
I have to check that one out, bro, because I haven't seen a lot of funny clips of that shit, so I have to check it out.
But it's that one's pretty original too. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like my anime manga bag isn't very deep, but out of everything that I've delved into, this is the first one that kind of deals with just like psychic abilities and quirkiness and dumb comedy, where like there's a point where he says like he could just make everyone like smart right? He could fix things instantly with like just thinking about it and all, and everything will be changed. But the more he helps out people, it just makes them stupid. And sometimes like it's just easier to fix things for people, right? But like his dad, he has a dad, and the more he fixes things for his dad, the stupider his dad gets. So it's like stupid like that, but it's
Damn,
fun.
I have to check that one out. That's funny. Oh yeah, bro.
Hmm.
All right. So, how you feeling, bro? Good?
Yeah, feeling good, dude. Feeling good. I mean, yeah, I'm chilling.
All right. Yeah.
What about you?
Good, bro. Good.
Anything coming up in the next, and to close off the month, because it's October 23rd today. I mean, Halloween's around the corner. Any plans?
Shit, bro. I don't know. Maybe like a Halloween episode or something.
Halloween episode, a scary episode, or just a episode on Halloween?
Let's just dress up, dude.
I actually bought a headband, a fucking Naruto. Oh, I showed you.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah, should wear it, bro.
Fucking Chris was like, dude, I saw you. You fucking bought a fucking Naruto headband. I was like, dude, that shit was earned, man. That shit was given to me. I fucking earned that shit.
You're a true shinobi, dog.
True Shinobi. He's like, oh yeah, for a price of $5, you were a true Shinobi. The fucking price tag on it. But yeah, I bought that. I was actually, other than this, because you know you invited me today. If not, I was actually gonna go to Spirit Halloween to
Oh yeah, that would've been a good one.
to buy a wig. Yeah. I think it's just funny because obviously, I'm bald. For people that haven't seen,
But you shave your head.
I shave my head. Yeah, I shave my head every day.
So
Hooah.
you're not bald by choice.
Yeah. But
Oh, you're bald by choice. I'm sorry.
I'm bald by choice. But I thought, I mean, I'm dumb. So like 1 year I was a sheriff. I just wore my regular clothes, but I had a sheriff's badge. Dumb. It's just to say that I participated. The other day, the other time I had a. The fuck did I have? I forgot what I had. But this time, since I'm bald, I was just gonna buy a wig because most of the time I'm bald, Brian. So you can have me with hair.
Oh yeah, bro.
Everyone's been wondering because I once upon a time had long hair past my shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
So
Thinking about growing my hair out again. I want to grow my hair out.
for the winter time too, why not?
I should.
But yeah, same dude. It's just Halloween coming up, so I do want to continue my Halloween marathon going on. I watched Paranorman.
Gay.
I watched Coraline.
Gay. That one's pretty good. You should watch Over the Garden Wall. That one's pretty good.
That's the show on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, it came out on Cartoon Network. Pretty good. You should watch that one. Pretty like
It's
not
kind of
spooky.
scary. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's kind of eerie.
Yeah, eerie. That's what I would say.
Kind of like Courage in a sense.
A little bit, yeah.
Courage. I could watch Courage. I was watching Scooby Doo.
Gay.
I watched a couple movies, but they were just. I watched The Thing. Horror movie from back in the day.
Yeah.
Of a shape-shifting creature. It's cool.
I
But-
think. What's a good one? I think it's called Cabin in the Woods. Or oh, The Ritual. The Ritual.
On Netflix.
Yeah, good movie. Pretty scary as fuck.
Is that the one where they go like these friends go
Yeah,
fucking
that's
hiking?
just scary.
Yeah, dude.
Skibby dooby doo. I think Smile as well. Pretty
Smile
scary
2
movie.
just came out.
Oh
actually.
really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna watch that shit. That shit was scary.
I'd be
as
down
fuck.
to watch that.
Dude, let's go right now, dude. Just kidding, but dude, I'll watch that shit.
I'd be down. I watched Smile 1. It was cool.
I watched Smile 3.
No,
No, just kidding, bro.
I watched Smile 4, buddy.
But yeah, Smile 1 was scary as fuck, bro. That shit had me fucking questioning shit for a while.
Had you smiling for a while. To
Fuck.
be honest, it was kind of it come off as a little stupid to me not to be.
Fuck you.
I was just thinking like, oh, okay, now everyone's gonna be fucking Smile for Halloween with fucking big ass smiles on their face.
Nah, there's no.
And then, but when I watched it, it was creepy.
Yeah.
It was eerie.
The ending was just a little weird though.
I forgot how spoilers again, for anyone that hasn't seen it, but I forgot how the creature looked, the demon.
It was fucking weird. It was like a giant naked person, and it had like 2 mouths. It had like 6 eyes or some shit, a bunch of eyes. And then
Oh,
it,
that's
like,
right.
That's when it like big ass sting, and
Yeah.
it like opened up her mouth all the way, and it crawled inside her mouth. That shit looked really stupid.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
part. It was like really bad CGI, dude.
Even with most like sci-fi films, say there's an Alien film, right? Or not Alien the franchise, but Alien sci-fi whatever. Once they show the creature,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is dumb.
It's always like some bad CGI shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's why, like, if I made a scary movie, I'd make it so realistic, where it'd be like I'll do like some Skinwalker shit. So instead of like some big ass creature demonic, it'd be like animals just upright walking, like human eyes and shit, like really creepy as fuck, just doing shit they shouldn't be doing, you know?
Yeah.
Like trying to fuck with you. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, oh damn, $10 million for the final scene of the fucking demon coming out. It'd be like, I don't know, like you're running and shit. Like, what the fuck am I running from? And all the time it's like a cow just walking upright and shit,
Yeah.
like red eyes and shit, just looking all fucking weird. I don't know, or like a fucking big ass moose or something.
Moose.
Have you seen how big they get?
Yeah, dude.
They're like
Kind of
fucking
creepy.
big as the wall or some
Uh-huh.
shit. Yeah, big as fuck.
Yeah, so that's pretty. I'd have it that way too in a movie.
Like super realistic, but
Mhm.
scary as fuck, right? Yeah.
Or even, I mean, a slasher ones. I don't mind slasher films, to be honest. Like, it could be creepy, but once you make like a sci-fi film and you show like a weird creature, once I see it, I'm like, that's dumb.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro.
Did you like what are those, Prometheus and all in those movies?
Not really.
No,
I watched Prometheus. I was like, it was cool, but it was like
boring. A little boring.
not boring. It was whatever's.
Yeah. But there's other movies like Skinamarink. I heard that one's a weird, eerie film. And Poughkeepsie Tapes. That one's like an eerie ass fucking film. It's like almost filmed from like a POV, like a video camera, of a serial killer, I believe, like him doing his work.
Yeah.
And it's filmed like POV style and kind of eerie. Skinamarink is a weird one. I heard that it's like kids where they wake up in the middle of the night, their parents are gone, and all of the exits to their house are like sealed off. Like where their doors are like it's gone. So they're just stuck in their house. Everything's dark and they don't know why, and everyone's missing. And that's the only premise that I got from it. And I heard it's super eerie. But
Sweet.
yeah. Other than that, I might watch The Shining. I always do The Shining every year. It's always a classic horror film. It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
You should do a horror film. Is it gay?
I have to watch a real gay one though.
I got one. Trolls 2.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's rated like the worst horror movie of all time.
How long ago it came out?
Like the 80s
It had to be something more.
or 90s.
I would rather do something more recent though.
Oh, okay. Damn. Never mind then. We'll think of
Oh,
one.
I mean, the Terrifier 3.
Oh, I heard about that one too.
Maybe I'll do an Izagay of that one.
I had heard people that were watching that actually walked out of it midway through
Ooh.
because it was too gruesome. I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
To me, like, even if it got gruesome, I'd think like this is
It's
just a
fake.
movie.
Yeah, it's fake. I always think that too. Like, dude, there's no ways. And they always say like, if you cut someone's like body off or cut someone apart, it wouldn't be like that. It would just like it drips.
Oh, it wouldn't splatter.
It wouldn't splatter. and
That's just Hollywood magic. Huh?
yeah. Like I've ever seen those like weird Instagram reels where someone gets hurt, like a lot of blood.
hmm
It's always just drips out.
Yeah.
It's never like, oh, their guts exploded everywhere and they're in pieces. You know, they're just like on the floor, not moving, blood
Yeah.
everywhere. So it looks crazy, but it's not that bad. So
Or sometimes like even when they're impaled.
well, you have a bowl there, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Even
you
when
don't-
they're
you don't have to.
impaled, right? Like they don't really bleed profusely until whatever they were impaled with is like removed.
Yeah.
Then the blood comes gushing out, right? But I mean, speaking as if we're horror and anatomy like
Experts.
experts. And
I've
shit.
watched enough videos on Instagram to know what I'm talking about. So you can trust me.
Oh, you should watch. Okay, how about This Is the End?
Ah.
You didn't like that film?
That's the one with like, who was it?
Seth Rogen.
Yeah, yeah.
What's his name? Fucking. Pineapple Express. Fucking dude.
James Franco. and
James
shit.
Franco.
I'm not a huge fan of their comedy.
No, it's too raunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like the pot crew, weed crew, like for us growing up.
Yeah, guess what? No, we're taking over. Just kidding, bro. I don't like that whole like stereotype. Oh, let's get high. We're stupid now.
I don't think. Oh, I guess yeah, maybe Knocked Up. They were in very the brightest. Yeah. Back then it was vibes. Damn, yeah. What horror movie could you do? That would be perfect. It's the season.
Wait, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, dude. Terrifier is a good one. I haven't seen it. Not the third one or the second. I've seen the first one. Yeah. I mean, any of the slasher films I feel are good for you to watch. Okay, that's kind of dumb to say because even like the horror ghost, fucking poltergeist ones are pretty much the same. Where they all have the horror tropes where it's like in slasher films, a girl or a fucking person might be running home. They can't open the door in time because they're being chased.
A lot of times the movies are not realistic, bro.
For sure.
What about this one? Caddo Lake. What the fuck? This one is what? Horror. Caddo Lake that came out 2024. Caddo Lake. Long Legs.
Ooh.
2024.
Long Legs.
Okay. Hey, you should watch the movie too, though.
I saw Long Legs already.
You seen that one?
Yeah.
Good or bad?
It was alright. It was cool.
Ah.
I mean, it wasn't scary. It was eerie.
Alien Romulus came out 2024. Salem's Lot.
I saw that.
Damn, you did?
Yeah.
Good?
It's a remake of one of the original ones. It's alright. It's kind of like it's a thriller. It's a vampire.
Never Let Go?
Halle Berry. I think she's in it.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Bagman? Have you ever seen Bagman?
No.
A father faces a childhood threat that resurfaces. He battles his deepest fear not for himself but to protect his family from sinister danger. Bagman, as well as Damn, a lot of horror movies came out this year. What the fuck? Apartment 7A. You seen this one?
No, but I feel like, okay, Apartment 7A. Yo, if Apartment 7A is fucking haunted, just stay out of Apartment 7A.
What's Inside? It's What's Inside. A pre-wedding reunion descends into a psychological nightmare for a group of college friends when a surprise guest arrives with a mysterious suitcase that starts to tear the group apart. What the fuck?
Okay. How about this? Talk to Me.
Talk to me. I'll check that one out. Fly Me to the Moon. They made a remake of that. Okay.
That's Frank Sinatra.
That's fucking what's that fool's name? Fucking he was in This Is the End, dude. Channing Tatum.
What the fuck?
Alright, so what's it called? Talk to Me?
Yeah, Talk to Me.
Talk to Me. Mousetrap.
Talk to me.
Hold Your Breath.
Tell me a name.
Where's this shit at? Oh, I'm sorry. It came out this year? Or what year did it come out?
Maybe 2022.
Okay, let's see.
But it's good. I would say that's probably one of the... Other than Smile, I think Smile came out
Talk to
after.
Me.
But I would think Talk to Me is probably one of the best horror movies that I've seen recently, of the last couple of years.
When a group of friends discover how to conjure spirits with an embalmed hand, they become hooked on the new thrill and high-stakes party game. Until one of them goes too far and unleashes terrifying supernatural forces. Sounds gay, but I'd probably check it out.
That one to me was like original. I haven't seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
It's an original concept. Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Probably check it out, bro.
But let me know if you do watch that because, I mean, if you want anyone to sit in, I mean, I've watched it like twice, 3 times.
For an Is It Gay?
Or Is It Gay?
Hell yeah, bro.
Whichever.
Is
But
it
I mean,
gay?
Is It Gay is like you don't even do it, like you don't video yourself.
So we'll do this either way and just record the audio.
Okay, that's cool.
Just talk about it. Yeah. But, bro, I think I'm probably going to have to wrap it up there.
Yeah, dude.
How do you feel about that one?
That's cool. That's good. I
Yeah.
mean, casual Friday.
Any closing thoughts?
Is it today Friday?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh shit, fuck, dude. I had a 5-day work week just a couple days ago.
Yeah,
so
me too.
my fucking days are off, bro. And I work the weekend,
Yeah.
so I'm like, what day is today? Cool. I'm cool wrapping it up though.
Yeah. Any closing statements, dog? Final prayers?
Final prayers.
Closing arguments? Oi.
People watch a scary movie. It's Halloween season.
Halloween, yeah.
Only comes around once a year, you know. So I always think like it's weird how some people don't like getting scared, which I understand. It's scary, but that's the whole point of a scary movie, right?
Yeah.
If you watched a comedy movie, you would want to laugh your ass off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you get a scary movie and you're like, fuck, that's too scary, I don't want to watch it.
And one thing you gotta keep in mind is like it's just a movie.
It's
not
just a
real.
movie. Actually, I had heard that these movies, they come from a evil place, Daniel.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's just a movie. Who knows?
Yeah.
Watch a horror film.
You have to, bro. You have to. Should start with The Hills Have Eyes or
The Hills Have Thighs. Watch that, please.
The Hills Have Fries.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro.
How about you? Closing thoughts?
Nah, dude. Those are some pretty good faded thoughts, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy. The sun was up when we started. Now it's down. Here we are.
I mean, that's how it works. You know, sun goes up, sun
Sun
goes
goes
down.
down. A man-made concept. Time. It's just a
Time.
belief.
That's true. Hey, I don't believe it.
Fuck you.
Is it a belief or a feeling, dude? But yeah, dude. All right. Sick.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
Fuck you.
Bye.